Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Checking out another Wee knife today. This is the Wee Angst. Now, does it seem like I've been checking out a lot of Wee and Civivi lately? Could come out that way, yes. Well, it has for two reasons. One, that's just kind of the way it's fallen in the pass around. These have pretty much all been pass around knives from the Apex pass around group. And number two, we and Civivi have been very supportive of the Apex pass around group. So huge thank you to We Civivi for doing that. And of course, thank you to them for giving us the opportunity to check out the Angst today. And of course, thank you to David, Blade Banner, and all the work he does with the Apex pass around group. Very, very much appreciated. Let's zoom out here. That was in. We're going to zoom out. And we're going to take a look at the Angst. I like that name, the Wee Angst. And man, once you get this thing open, you can kind of see where that name kind of comes into play. But for now, the handle, nice twill carbon fiber. Green G10 and black G10 inlays. Nice. See there? Contoured handle. Very nice. I really like the kind of goldish, bronzish hardware. I think that's a very nice contrast to what we have here. Was a little surprised that the titanium pocket clip is, pretty much titanium colored. Really, with everything else being bronzed, but I don't know. I was at first, but then the more I got to thinking about it, I was like, would that be too much bronze? I don't know. The way it is, I think it looks all right. It's just a little bit, the contrast between the handle, the carbon fiber, the G10, the bronze hardware, the natural titanium pocket clip, just kind of, I don't know, maybe a little much for my eyes, but, that's just me. Nice little just a small piece of G10 there for your back spacer. Very open construction. Otherwise, we're looking at maybe, 70% open construction. Now, this is a Dagger style knife. As you can see, it's going to be a flipper. Now, one easy way to tell, we up. You've got the right side. I had to learn that. Sorry, I just did. Because, well, it kind of looks the same. And actually, clip side down. That's another way to look at it. Clip side down, you're good to go. But excellent action on those ceramic bearings. You got stainless nested liners. Lock up. Gotta look at it off to the side, guys. Sorry. You've got kind of narrow liners, but you also have a pretty narrow blade. So I'm getting pretty close to 50% on that lockup. But nice nested liners in there. Now, no real room for a lanyard. But the other thing about this knife, holy cow, this thing is light. My goodness, it's light. But there you go. Once you got it open, you got a nice stonewashed finish Dagger. One-sided Dagger blade. It is only sharpened on one side. Nice fuller running down the middle. I think that looks really, really nice. As you can see there, Justin Lundquist design. S35 VN blade steel on that Dagger blade. And again, just a nice kind of light stonewash on it, but I really like the way it looks. But that action, man. Goodness gracious. Now that's this is not a big blade at all. We'll see in our, that didn't do it justice. Look at that thing drop, man. That's not a very big blade. That blade doesn't have a lot of weight to it at all. And it just drops. Fantastic action on it. Nice, just slides right out there. Now, if you were in a place where you could have a dagger, could you sharpen that other side? Well, I'm pretty sure you could. But dude, look at that tip. And that's a wicked tip. Now, it is pretty fine. it's a small blade. Comes down to a pretty fine tip. Obviously, you're not going to want to do a whole lot of prying on anything, but look at that thing. There's your angst. Right there. There's your angst. Oh my goodness. That's just a stabby little blade. Oh, mean little knife. I'm sorry, I don't mean to call your knife mean. But, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right about 7 inches to the tippy tip of that knife. Zoom out just a little bit more. There we go. 7 inches handle length. You're going to be just shy of 4 on the handle. We'll go 3 7/8. That's what I'm calling the handle. What do they call it? They call the handle length. Well, they don't really give a handle length. They give an overall length of 7.03, which this one was reaching to make 7. And then, oh, there it is. 3.97. Yeah, that's legit. I think it's a little shorter than that, but, and then pretty much right about a 3-inch blade. Cutting edge, just under 3, 2 7/8. So there you go. All you 3-inch blade legalities. It's in. It's in, and it's only a one-sided dagger. So there's another legality that box you can check. Handle length, or grip length, excuse me. We're giving it 3.5. So in my 3 3/4 inch hand, I can get a full 4-finger grip, but I've got no room left over. So for much larger hands, yeah, no room for a lanyard. So, definitely not really made for the larger hands. Sorry, guys. Single-sided pocket clip, tip-up carry, right-hand tip-up carry. So no lefty love on that either. So I'm sorry for my left large-handed friends. The angst just might not be for you unless you like my buddy Eric at work, where he's left-handed and every knife he has is a right-handed knife because that's just how he learned to handle knives. Benchmade bug out would be a little bit better comparison. As you can see, the bug out is definitely a little bit larger knife. And let's do our PM2. Obviously, PM2 is pretty much dwarf it for the most part. Oh, what do we got here? How about a mini Archbishop? Let's try that. Oh, there we go. The angst is a little bit bigger, by a decent amount. Bigger than the mini Archbishop. I had to find one that the angst was bigger than, so that seemed like a good one. I don't have many, I don't think that I could remember or find. I don't have any other daggers to compare it to, honestly. One reason, dagger style, not really. The dagger style blade would be pretty low on my priority or like list as far as blade shapes. Nothing wrong with them. It's just, it's just not one of my favorites. This, check it out, 1.8 ounces. It is a super, super light knife. So definitely not a heavy duty knife, but 51 grams on that. Let's check out our pocket clip. Not super deep carry, but not too bad. Not bad. It's close. Not a whole lot hiding out there. Or exposed out there, I guess is a better way to put it. Lots hiding, less exposed. Real easy carry. Like I said, super lightweight. Very easy carry. Pretty darn good in and out of pocket. Really, really light. I did forget it in my pocket once. I didn't wash it. David. I promise. I didn't wash it. But I did forget it in my pocket once. It's just so light. But that action, my goodness. That's just a silly, silly action for that super lightweight blade. Man, that's nice. Overall, what do I like? What do I don't like? It's a smaller knife, so obviously it's not going to be for larger hands. No lefty love, like I said. Yeah, what I really like about it is that right there gives you super, super grip on this knife. I mean, obviously, you can get it, you know, hold it more like a dagger, but I tell you what, if you got it in a grip like this, you've got just, I mean, look at my knuckle. I'm white knuckling that, and my finger's not slipping. Super, super grip on that. I mean, it feels good in hand. The pocket clip, fine. There again, I mean, as I always say, it's a Civivi knife, so the manufacturing, you know, it's on point. Well, let's check our centering. We didn't look at that. I mean, it's pretty dead on. Lock up, yeah. I mean, it's solid little knife. What do I not like about it? You know, there's really not a whole lot that I don't like about it. I mentioned the nitpick with, you know, I mean, you've got a lot going on this knife. You've got carbon fiber, you've got green G10, black G10, you know, kind of goldish, bronzish hardware, and then a natural G10 pocket clip. That's just a lot going on. And for me, my brain just kind of like checks out, I guess, is a good way to put it. When there's a lot going on. That's kind of the reason why I have a really hard time with carbon fiber blades and Damascus handles. It's really just too much going on for my brain, I guess. I mean, that's the best way I can put it. But really, nitpick that the hardware and the pocket clip don't match. I mean, other than that, and I mean, dagger knives not being my favorite style of blade, but everything else, I mean, it's a super knife, guys. If you like daggers, you like smaller daggers, I mean, yeah, the Angst, I like the name too, just the Angst. You can get some Angst on with, yeah. If you like small daggers, guys, it's super knife. I mean, that's all I can say. It's a very well done knife. Blue liked it. He gave it a solid 8.5, even though, you know, it's not our favorite style of knife. I mean, you just can't deny it what it is. It's a very, very well made knife. Now, these guys sell for right around, it depends on which one you get. There's 3 different versions. This is the 2002A. There's 3 different versions. You got this one. You've got more of a gray G10, and then you have a black Stonewashed blade, a twill carbon fiber, and the gray G10 one costs right around 140, I believe it is, and then the other two cost right about 157. So, yeah, it's a solid little knife, guys. There's no denying it. It's a very well built wee knife. And I thank you once again, Civivi, the company, and thanks again to the Apex Pass Round group for the opportunity to check out the Angst. Thank you guys for taking a look at it with me today. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. And also, if you like what you see, want to see more, you can help to support the channel by joining Big Red's Brigade. There should be a join button right down there somewhere, right about down there. $5 a month, early access to some content, 20% off knife sales, and a whole bunch of other little perks that are pretty cool. So, thank you very much, guys. Always appreciated. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.